Yes, we are still on a delay, but I'm aware that there's a ban list. I'll talk about it after this game. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. So this is going to be on a little bit of a delay, which is slightly unfortunate. But yeah, I have the ban list open. Okay. This is obviously also going to be a YouTube video. My initial ban list reaction. They finally did it. It's going to be in effect like friggin' 1.5 weeks before German nationals. So that's crazy. I'm doing the Master Duel Worlds grind. I've been playing Master Duel for like over 30 hours this week already. Or this weekend in the last 2 days. So excuse my voice, excuse me being a little bit tired, but let's go over this ban list. The chat on screen is going to be a little bit desynced because I have a delay on stream because I'm streaming the entire thingy and I don't want my opponents to know what's in my hand. So of course they dropped the ban list on the worst possible day where I'm literally marathon streaming a Master Duel event on a delay. That's when they drop it, but here we are. Let's go one by one. I haven't looked at it yet. Cyberstein banned, very good riddance. I don't know what exactly it is that brought them to do it. Maybe the super heavy samurai combos that were possible with this, but to my concern, I don't think anyone was doing that, but still good riddance in my opinion. All right, is there more bans? Ooh, super heavy samurai scarecrow. That's not something I was expecting. I mean, that's a very good ban. That was supposed to happen at some point. I didn't think it was going to be that soon, but here we are. Okay, I like that. I'm not a big fan of super heavy samurai. Diablosis the mind hacker. That was like the community's #1 ask was please get rid of mind hacker. This is great because all of your spell outs are now guaranteed to work against Kashtira. Like they cannot full lock your zones anymore. So all your Book of Eclipses, Change of Hearts, Tactics, Thrusting, all those cards are going to be insane against Kashtira. Let's see if there's more for Kashtira, because I still think it warrants a little bit more than that, but this is, I think, the most healthy hit that they could have done. A Pointer of the Red Lotus, I like that. I don't know why they limited that card ever. Like, they acted like Trap Trick was the main way you got this card. Nah. Branded Expulsion, also big fan of that hit. We've talked about this before. I don't like cards that generically summon cards to your opponent's field. The only problem is the new Albion Fusion does essentially the same thing. But if they only have one of them, then I think it's easier to stop than if they have two. So good riddance. And those are all the bans. Honestly, that's a lot of problematic cards. Those are good bans. Blaster comes back. Makes my heart happy, but I don't think we're going to see him much. We did it! We made them limit circular. Someone watched Why I Hate Mathmech on YouTube and they agreed. Oh my god, yes! Honestly, at 1, I'm still not happy. Screw Mathmech. Okay. Gamma. Interesting. I like that. I don't like Gamma as a card because I hate cards that make you play Garnets or Drivers or whatever you want to call it. I just hate those cards. And I don't agree with limiting a card like that unnecessarily. I'm a big fan of limiting cards for like resource purposes, like cards that are searchable or like extra deck resources, whatever. I like limiting those. I don't like limiting cards like that. But for Gamma, it's going to end up being like no one's going to play Gamma because you play 1 Gamma, 1 Driver. Like you're just not going to do that. That's essentially what this is saying, right? The ratio is now not worth it anymore. It already feels bad in Master Duel where we have 2 Gamma, 1 Driver, but I can't imagine putting 1 Gamma in my deck for 1 Driver. Like that's not something I'll be doing. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of Denglong. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I really don't know why they thought that was a good idea. We didn't need that. I hope that this thing is not relevant because I don't think Denglong has ever done anything healthy because it's always just spammed in synchro decks to make Omni Negates and bodies and whatnot. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, but we'll see. A Rise Heart limit is also good. You out 1, it's gone. I like that. That's a good approach. I like that more than the OCG hits to Kashtira. The OCG often does these like consistency hits. I'm not a big fan of it because like the decks can still do what they always did, but just less consistent, which makes the game just more like bricky and variance heavy and whatnot. I like these hits like Diablosis and a Rise Heart. Those are very good hits, I think. I like that so far. Early Delicious Memory. Oh, which one is Delicious? Delicious is not the busted one. It's not the one that draws you cards. Hold up. Purely Delicious Memory. Honestly, kind of a random one to hit. I'm guessing they feel like if they hit Sleepy Memory, which is the one that draws you cards, they completely kill the deck, which I probably agree with. I think Purely is a good deck, but I don't think it's so good that you need to murder it by like hitting Sleepy Memory. That's like the main selling point of the deck. Delicious to 1 is kind of odd because it's like not the strongest of the memories, but it's okay. I can live with that. Limiting Sacred Tree, that's warranted. I can agree with that. We got some hits here. Okay. Herald of Orange Light coming back. That's fair enough. No one's gonna play that without Ishizu. Unicorn to 2. Fair. Lightning Storm to 2. Fair. I think that card is not very fun overall because it's either really busted or not good against the deck. The decks that Lightning Storm is good against usually just die to it, and I don't think that's a very fun mechanic. Runic Fountain to 2. If this is the only hit, which it is, I'm seeing that down here we're already on the unlimits. 2 Fountain does not matter. All the good Runic combo decks play 2 Fountain. Sometimes 3, but 2 is fine. Second engage. I like Sky Striker, so I'm on board with that. 2 starter is also a warranted hit. Honestly, Runic and Sprite are kind of getting off easy here. Are we bringing Runic to German Nationals? We might. There's a world where we do that. I don't know yet. We'll test next week on stream. I don't know. But Runic and Sprite decks still seem very healthy with this. Although I will say, I don't think Kashtira is dead either. So, and that would be a problematic matchup. But it is what it is. Without Diablosis, the fact that they can never lock your entire spell and trap zone is really good for Runic decks. And then we have unbans. Steam the Cloak didn't see any play. Birdman didn't see any play. Samsara Lotus was a forbidden card for some FTK, I think, which I don't know if that matters. I hope it doesn't matter. Quake Fix, I don't like that. I don't think Spiral should be here at all, but they still have banned cards for Spiral, right? We still have like Master Plan banned. Yeah, Master Plan is banned, so it's probably okay, actually. Recital Starling didn't do anything at 2, so that's fair. Draco Face Off and Multi-Roll. I like the Sky Striker support. Honestly, Sky Striker in 2023 is just not that good of a deck anymore. I wish they addressed the floodgates, because then I think if you just address the floodgates that win the games in Sky Striker, actually, I think you can unban engage completely, like unlimit, if you just get rid of some stuff like Peekaboo. But that's the one downside I see here. Like overall, honestly, a lot of very, very good hits. The only hit I'm not happy with is Denglong. I don't think Denglong is a healthy card that should be here, but it is here. I hope it's not going to be relevant. Everything else, honestly, really good hits. My absolute favorite hit out of all these is Circular. Everything else kind of good. I think Runic and Sprite, they got off easy here. What else in the format got off easy? I mean, Mathmech got shafted. Kashtira was fairly addressed, I think. Purely and Super Heavy Samurai got addressed as well. Super Heavy Samurai more than Purely for sure. The Link 1 ban is huge, I think. I don't even know if the deck is good without that. It probably still has some plays, like Vikaushi is an insane card, but the lines are going to be way different and way worse without the Link 1. Like, this thing gives you so many, like, it lets you link off the Searcher, it lets you revive the Searcher, which gives you more searches. It's an insane card, which without it, I'm not even sure if the deck's viable. Branded didn't get hit at all, except for Expulsion. I like that. I don't think Branded was a problematic deck. Good ban list. Holy, I like it. Especially because, you know, GigaChat, Sprite, Runic Enjoyer. I'm very happy about that personally. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll be live next week to test with this new ban list for German Nationals for sure. I don't think it's going to be on Monday because, like I said, this weekend I'm streaming like 60 hours or something or more for the Master Duel Worlds qualifiers. And I think I'm going to take Monday off, or like I'm pretty sure I will. But we'll probably be back Tuesday with ban list testing. Until then, I'm heading back to grind for Master Duel Worlds, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.